Version 2. A little bit bigger all round. I just scaled it up on the Tinkercad file. I actually removed the eyes before I scaled it up because I didn't want to make the holes too much bigger, because those holes are just about the right size. So I then put the eyes back in again. You'd need to understand Tinkercad to know what I mean. The eyes are holes. And if I scaled everything up, then the holes would have got bigger at the same time, but I didn't want the holes bigger because they're the right size. I guess what we could do is see if we can get him out without the legs breaking like they did the first time. That one doesn't want to come out. Why do some come out and some don't? There we are. Right. And then the centre was an awkward bit because the centre's got a support layer going right up inside, and that's gripping. That's what gave us the problem last time. I don't like using a raft, but sometimes you have to. Right, see if we can get a bit of leverage on it. Right, I think that's done it. Right, so that's out. We have some blue LEDs here. Right, that'll probably do for now, because it's time for us to go out and have our midday snack. But those look like they're okay. That one's a bit mucky, that one goes in all right. Yeah, they should be okay with a bit of trimming. The other thing we need is another choke or inductor. You can buy them, they're not expensive, but I do have an awful lot of these CFLs, and I'm pretty sure that if I take one apart, we'll find a choke or inductor inside. So we'll do that when we come back from midday snack. So we had loads of these. They were actually giving them to us free at one time because the electricity companies were getting a grant off the government to get everybody changing over to low energy bulbs. But since then, I've changed everything to LED bulbs instead of CFLs. So I've got dozens of them. Well, apparently Nanny's not ready to go for midday snack. So we'll take one of these apart. Well, we could take them both apart. Just look and see if they've got a date on them. Yeah. put gloves on last time, didn't I? Just in case, because this is glass, and if it shatters, obviously you'll get it in your hand. Thinking about it, I don't remember whether we actually videoed me doing it last time. So what have we got in this one? Nice big capacitor. Right, that was actually potted in there, as they like to say, got black goo in it to hold it in place. There might be a choke in there. Oh, sharp bit of glass after all that. Oh yeah, there's a choke. It's just there. So that's what we want, that black thing. Just there. I mean, the capacitor will be useful. There's a transformer, coil, whatever you want to call it. Could be useful. A few diodes, 2 diodes, a couple of transistors. In fact, you probably can't see clearly, but there's a pile of bits over there from the last one I took apart. Yeah. So, yeah, little transistors, capacitor. One thing you want to be careful about, as I say, is this thing. Depends what they've held it in with. That bit you should dispose of carefully. Most recycling centres have got a suitable place to dump them. And there's our circuit board. So we can see that choke a little bit closer now. Probably all out of focus, isn't it? Let's try and focus up close. So 3 millihenry choke. That'll do for us. So I'll save the other bits. Well, that was an interesting little sidetrack. When I pulled the choke off the circuit board, one of the legs came loose. So I had to strip the plastic cover off it, find the end of the wire and solder it back onto the leg. And I've just got a blue LED laying up against it just to check it works, which it does. So we're okay. I thought I was going to have to take apart the other bulb, which I could do anyway, but I've repaired the choke. It is just a ferrite core with fine wire wrapped around it with two legs, and wire soldered one end to one leg and the other end to the other leg. Well, that's all the bits off anyway. I thought I might as well go ahead and take them off. I haven't bothered with the surface mount components, just all the useful bits. Back from our midday snack. In fact, it's 3:15 and we lose daylight at about 3:30, so might have to finish this with the lights on. To connect these together, LEDs, long leg, short leg. I'm going to arrange these so the bottom row as we're looking at it all have the long leg at the bottom, short leg above it. Then the row above, exactly the same, long leg at the bottom, short leg at the top. And then we need to link them together so the short leg of the bottom row links to the long leg of the top row, and then that goes to one leg of our choke, and then the long leg of the bottom row has to link to the short leg of the top row, and then that has to go to the other leg of the choke. Now you're not going to be able to see this clearly. Even if we look at this one, you're not going to see it clearly. Right, this might help. You might be able to see the lower legs, which are the long ones, are all swept around to the left and soldered together. And I haven't soldered the short legs, the top ones, but you can see they're all swept around to the right. I think you can see that. And then I'll solder them together and do the next row of eyes above. Again, I don't think you'll be able to see the detail, but the middle row, top and bottom, are all connected together and swept round to the right. The top and the very bottom row are all swept round to the left and connected together. So we now need to add that one across there, and it should work. I think I preferred the red and green, to be honest. I thought the blue would be cool, but it's not. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.